Grandma's Bag of Stories by Sudha Murthy. Sudha Murthy is an Indian engineering teacher, author, social worker. She is a chairperson of Infosys and she had won Padma Shri in 2006. Let's listen to one of her books for children, Grandma's Bag of Stories. Let's begin the story. The beginning of the stories. Summer holidays. Ajji smiled to herself as she waited for two more of her grandchildren to arrive. Raghu and Meenu would be here soon. Anand and Krishna had already arrived with their mother the previous evening. They had been waiting restlessly for their cousins to arrive ever since. Even though Ajji told them Raghu and Meenu would be here the next morning, these two kids just would not listen. They went to the railway station with their grandfather, Ajja, to receive them. The train must have pulled into the tiny railway station of Shigaon by now, and their grandfather would have hired a taxi to bring them home along with their mother and the stacks of luggage. Ajji hurried through her bath. She had finished cooking their favorite dishes and was now wearing a nice soft cotton sari before going to the veranda to wait for them. There they came. What a noise the children were making. They all nearly tumbled out of the car and came leaping and shouting to her, each wanting to be the first to be hugged by her. Each one wanted to be closest to Ajji. Soon the children settled down. A visit to Ajji and Ajja's house meant first inspecting the garden to see how much the plants had grown since they last came. Then they went to check on the cows, calves, dog, pups, cat, and kittens. Then they all ate huge quantities of Ajji's delicious food. Finally, while their mothers went off to chat and rest, the children gathered around their grandmother for the best part of the holidays, listening to her wonderful stories, particularly in the late afternoon. Let us too gather under the fast revolving fan, on a mat on the floor, fighting to be the nearest to her and listen in.